Hi, Rick here with your top of the mountain report for Memorial Day 2019. We're at Albany, Long Mountain in Albany, which is about 5 miles south of Bethel. You just go down Vernon Street or turn by Cafe de Coco restaurant, and the trailhead I'd say is about 5 miles down. It's marked. Pretty good trail. We've done it before. It's gradual with a bunch of switchbacks, pretty well laid out. We're looking west here towards Presidential, Mount Washington, Adams. Great views. Pretty good hike. It's our first hike of the year due to weather and other issues. So we're just kind of getting out for the year.
Getting the lead out.
Getting the lead out. And so this is about a 5 mile round trip hike. I'd say moderate. And what's kind of nice about it starts out pretty flat. Well, you can see it's relatively flat down there. You can make out where the road is. So, and the real steeper climbing is not till the last third of the hike, and by then you're pretty warmed up. Yeah. So, good hike. Today, we are at a time of year when the bugs are usually fierce. They're definitely out, but we have a little bit cooler day, and we got a light wind, which is helping. So I had expected the bugs to be a lot worse than they are, but it's tolerable. So our first hike, and Dave's trying out his new gimbal. So he's using a cell phone, and apparently there's going to be a less shaky hand syndrome. And he's getting older now.
Old man shaky hand.
Yeah, so he needs this. So,
yeah, I washed out. I had the the bug net over my head.
Yeah, and I'd say this hike, afternoon hike, certainly one you can do with the kids. It's not too bad. Nice brook that it follows with a series of pools. So on a hot day, plenty of swimming. A couple good deep holes on the brook.
Yeah.
So this hike features swimming. I would imagine most people probably would swim on the way down.
Yeah.
After they're all sweaty. So I don't know what the name of the brook is. Probably Long Mountain Brook. I don't know, but couple good holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got Mount Washington way up.
Yeah, Mount Washington. All of the you can see Baldface there. Pretty much all the presidential range. We've got in front of it some of the mountains that are in the main sector of the national forest, like Caribou, Albany Mountain, which we've hiked. These are some of the ones that are up front here.
Yeah.
The presidential set behind them. So we're, I don't know. I'm going to say 10 miles from the state line. We're in Maine, so about 10 miles east of the state line. And I would say the national forest boundary is on the other side of that road, what they call the Evans Notch region. Yeah. So, pretty much those closer mountains are all those mountains, which we've hiked, a bunch of them in there. So, yeah. And, of course, you can make the snow out on Mount Washington. Of course, the top of the mountain is in the clouds. But it's a little bit of a haze, so.
Yeah, not bad, Phil, we got a rainy friggin' March. May.
Yeah, very rainy and cool. Much cooler than normal. Yesterday we did finally have a warm day. Today looked like it was going to be warm, but now it's cooled down and gotten cloudy. Yeah. I'd say, I don't know, I would say it's in the low 60s, probably 62 degrees, 64 right now up here. Probably down low, it's probably hovering, closer to 68, 69. It was warmer earlier. If we could get some sun, these clouds would move up. It would probably warm up.
Yeah.
But it's that time of year. I know some folks have known to go swimming on Memorial Day, but I don't think that happened this year.
Yeah, there's all kinds of warnings about the temperature of the
the ice.
Water.
The ice in the local lakes didn't even go out until first few days of May, and a lot of them around here.
Yeah.
Way late. I've seen the ice go out as early as March 30th on a warm spring. So even daffodils are still out in a lot of places.
Yeah.
Yeah. So It's been cool, but that's the way it is. Maybe we'll get a longer summer on the other end. You know, warm weather into October. Quite often that happens.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm gonna do a little sweep around here. Yeah, this gimbal makes it smoother movements.
Yeah, this mountain here we're looking at is Round Mountain. There's also a hiking trail on that.
Yeah.
And that's a good one to do too.
All right, so this is
over and out. See you next time.
The first one of the year for Long Mountain.
Long Mountain,
Albany.
and hopefully many more.
Yeah, over and out.